What's going on, everyone? Welcome on back. It is Saturday, May 17th. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. We go 8-7 on our on our money line / spread picks. We go 10-5 on our over-unders. We missed on our parlays. Overall, it was a decent day. Could have been better. 15 games on slate for today. Real quick, before we jump into today's video, I had someone asking me about how do I come to the picks. I'm going to do a breakdown in one or maybe two of the games today. Now, guys, if I did do a full breakdown of everything that I look into, things that I'm thinking, things that I'm looking at for each individual game, these videos will be over an hour long. But I am going to show you, I think the first game is the Mets-Yankees. I'm going to show you guys my selection process through that. Also, guys, I pay for Outlier as well as Betting Pros. And I also use all the other free websites. Baseball Rotor, everything that's free. MLB.com, anything that's free I use as well. Before we jump into the video, guys, do not forget our two games today. I have two plays of the day, two games that I'm going to recommend to you more than any to put in a parlay and play it. Also, do not forget our $4 parlay plays at the end of the video. With all of this being said, let's jump into it. Alrighty, guys, our first game up. 1 o'clock start, the Subway Series. The Mets going up against the Yankees. We called this one correct yesterday. We took the Yankees on the run line, but we got the over-unders wrong, the game total. We played it going over 9. The Yankees won by a score of 6-2, so it finishes at 8. In today's matchup, I do feel like there will be a lot more runs scored. It's an afternoon start. But let's get to this. The Yankees are the betting odds favorite for today's game. I do understand they're at home, but I feel like the pitching advantage is going towards the Mets with Griffin Canning on the mound for them. He's 5-1 this season through his first 7 starts, 5-1 with a 2.36 ERA, going up against Clark Schmidt, who through his first 5 starts is 1-1 with a 4.73 ERA. We know playing at Yankee Stadium, the home run ball plays a big advantage. Griffin Canning this season has pitched 40 innings, giving up 4 home runs, whereas Clark Schmidt has pitched 26 innings, giving up 6 home runs. So already we could see the home run ball will be in favor towards the Mets here going into this matchup. Now let's get into our hitting props. We're looking at Lindor here. Lindor's been killing right-hand pitching this season. Also, he's been killing the slider and the cutter, the two main pitches that Griffin Canning throws 60% of the time, his slider and his cutter. But the one thing that worries me here in this matchup with Lindor and all of the left-handed hitters on the Mets, they do not hit the ball high and away, and that is where Clark Schmidt loves to pitch left-handed hitters. He loves to throw the ball high and away. And for some reason this season, the Mets left-handed bats cannot hit the ball when the ball is high and away. Now, for the Yankees, we're playing Aaron Judge. We know what he's doing this season. He's killing right-handed pitching himself. He's killing the slider, what Griffin Canning loves to throw. Also, he's had success in the past against him. So give me Lindor and Aaron Judge for 2 total bases in this game. Then we look at our pitching props, and we're playing the overs for both starting pitchers here. We're taking Canning to go over his line of 4.5 Ks. He's gone over in his last 6 starts. His last 5 starts, I should say. He's gone over this line. The Yankees are still top 5 in the league in team strikeouts. Also, we're playing Clark Schmidt to go over his line of 4.5 Ks. The Mets strike out a lot against right-handed pitching. Also, this Arsenal, they strike out a lot against this Arsenal. So give me both guys to go over. Then we get to the game total. Like I said, we're playing the over in this one, over 9.5 runs, and we're playing the New York Mets on the money line. Alrighty, on after that, we got the White Sox going up against the Cubs. The Cubs taking the first game yesterday, a score of 13-3. In today's matchup, we're playing the Cubs like we did yesterday on the run line. The game total set at 10.5 today, and we like the over in this one, over 10.5 total runs. Onto the hitting props, 2 total bases, and I'm going back to it. We're going to Crow Armstrong as well as Kelly. Both of these guys have been killing right-handed pitching. Both of them, I should say Burke has been struggling pitching 2 left-handed bats. Also, both of these guys kill the fastball, which Burke throws 40% of the time. Onto the pitching props here, and we like 2 overs. We're playing Boyd to go over 5.5 Ks. He's gone over in his last 3 starts. Also, we're playing Burke to go over 3.5 strikeouts as well. The Cubs do strike out, have a high strikeout rate against right-handed pitching, and he has gone over his line in his last 2 starts as well. Alrighty guys, let's get back to the picks at our normal speed. Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys the process. A few people are asking me in the comments. So, I just wanted to show you guys. But like I said, if we did this for every single pick, it would be an hour-long video. I respect everybody's time. We're all here to grab our picks, place our bets, go about our date. Next game up, the Detroit Tigers going up against the Toronto Blue Jays in Toronto. We called this game correct yesterday. The Jays do not have a starting pitcher officially listed as of now. It looks like there's a good chance Berrios, who was scheduled to pitch Sunday, gets moved up to today. Even with that, we are taking the Detroit Tigers on the money line. The game total here is set at 8.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8.5 total runs. Onto the hitting props. And we're taking Vlad Jr. for the Toronto Blue Jays, as well as Carpenter for the Detroit Tigers. Onto the pitching props here. And like I said, only Olsen is officially listed for the Tigers, and we're taking him to go over his line of 4.5 strikeouts today. Already on after that, we got the Washington Nationals in Baltimore taking on the Orioles. We called this game correct yesterday. The Washington Nationals came back late to win it, a score of 4-3. In today's matchup, we're taking the Orioles on the run line. The game total, 10, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 10 total runs. Onto our hitting props. 2 total bases, 2 Baltimore Orioles. We're going with Henderson as well as O'Haron, both to have 2 total bases. Onto the pitching props here, and we're playing 2 unders. We're taking Irving to go under 4.5 Ks, as well as Gibson to go under 4.5 strikeouts as well. On after that, a game that killed us yesterday, the Tampa Bay Rays in Miami taking on the Marlins. The Miami Marlins winning this game yesterday, a score of 9-4. In today's matchup, we're playing Tampa Bay on the run line. The game total is 8, and we're playing under in this one. Under 8 total runs. Onto the hitting props. 2 total bases. We're playing 2 Rays here today. We're playing Arenado as well as Diaz, both to have 2 total. Onto the pitching props. And we're playing the unders for both starting pitchers. We're taking Russ Munson to go under 5.5 Ks, as well as Alcantara to go under 5.5 strikeouts as well today. Alright guys, this will be our first game of the day. The one game I suggest to you to put everything in a parlay and play it. It will be the Pittsburgh Pirates in Philadelphia taking on the Phillies. The Phillies winning the first game yesterday, a score of 8-4. We're playing this game exactly how we played it yesterday. Give me the Phillies on the run line. The game total over 8.5 total runs. For our hitting props, 2 total bases. Give me O'Neal Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Give me Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies, as well as Realmuto of the Philadelphia Phillies, all to have 2 total bases. Onto the pitching props here. And we're playing Zach Wheeler to go over his line of 7.5 strikeouts. But we're playing Mozinski to go under 3.5 Ks today. On after that, we have the Cleveland Guardians in Cincinnati taking on the Reds. The Reds winning the first game yesterday, a score of 5-4. In today's matchup, with Cleveland favored on the road, we're playing them on the money line. Give me the Cleveland Guardians on the money line. The game total, 10.5. And we're playing, 10. So we're playing the over in this one. Over 10 total runs. For hitting props, 2 total bases. give me Benson of the Cincinnati Reds, as well as Kwan and Jose Ramirez of the Guardians. For this game, we see Scion, who's making his season debut for the Guardians, as well as Sutter, who's making his first start for the Reds. Neither of these guys having a line out right now, so no pitching props. Alrighty, on after that, a game that killed me yesterday, the Houston Astros in Texas taking on the Rangers. The Astros came back late and won a score of 6-3. The series is split coming into today's matchup. And in today's matchup, we are playing the Rangers on the run line. The game total, 8.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8.5 total runs. For our hitting props, 2 total bases, give me Langford, as well as Josh Schmidt of the Texas Rangers. Onto the pitching props here, and we're playing Blanco of the Astros to go under his line of 5.5 Ks. But we're playing Mahil of the Rangers to go over 4.5 Ks today. Alrighty, on after that, we got the St. Louis Cardinals in Kansas City going up against the Royals. The Cardinals won this game handily yesterday. And in today's matchup, the Cardinals are the underdogs here on the road, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is 9, and we like the under in this one. Under 9 total runs. For our hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Cardinals here. Give me Nootbaar as well as Donovan to have 2 total in this one. It looks like Cameron is going to be the official starter for the Royals. But as of now, there's only one listed official starter, and that is Mikolas of the Cardinals, and we're playing him to go over his line of 3.5 Ks today. Already on after that, we got the Atlanta Braves in Boston taking on the Red Sox. The Braves won the first game yesterday, a score of 4-2. In today's matchup, the Braves on the road are favored here, but we're playing the home dogs. Give me the Red Sox. Game total is 9.5. And we're playing the under in this one. Under 9.5 total runs. Onto the hitting props. 2 total bases. We're playing Abreu as well as Devers to have 2 total bases in this one. Onto the pitching props here. We're playing Grant Holmes of the Braves to go under his line. Under 5.5 Ks. But we're playing Giolito of the Red Sox to go over 4.5 strikeouts today. Alrighty, on after that, we got the Minnesota Twins in Milwaukee taking on the Brewers. We called this game correct yesterday. We played the Twins on the run line. Today, this will be one of our bigger underdog plays. We're playing the Brewers on the money line here. The game total 7.5, and we're playing over in this one. Over 7.5 total runs. For our hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing Contreras as well as Hoskins of the Milwaukee Brewers. Onto the pitching props here. Pablo Lopez of the Twins, we're playing him to go under his line of 5.5 strikeouts. But Myers of the Brewers, we're playing him to go over his line of 3.5 Ks today. On after that, we got the Rockies in Arizona taking on the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks won yesterday, a score of 8-0. In this one, back to it, we're playing the Diamondbacks on the run line. The game total 9.5, and we're playing over in this one, over 9.5 total runs. For our hitting props, 2 total bases, we're going with 2 Diamondbacks here. We're playing Corbin Carroll as well as Suarez, both to have 2 total bases. Onto the pitching props here. We're taking Marquez of the Rockies to go under his line of 3.5 strikeouts. But we're playing Gallen to go over his line today, over 7.5 Ks. Alrighty guys, this will be our second game of the day. The Seattle Mariners in San Diego taking on the Padres. We called this game correct yesterday. We took the Road Dogs. But in today's matchup, we're playing the San Diego Padres on the run line. The game total is 8. We're playing the over in this one. Over 8 total. Onto the hitting props. 2 total bases. And we're going to be playing Polanco of the Mariners, as well as Jackson Merlin and Fernando Tatis Jr. of the Padres. Onto the pitching props here. And we're playing Pivetta to go over his line of 5.5 strikeouts. But we're playing Hancock of the Mariners to go under 4.5 Ks today. Alrighty guys, on after that. Another game we called correct everything on yesterday. The Athletics in San Francisco taking on the Giants. In today's matchup, we are playing the Athletics on the money line. The game total is set at 8 total, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8 total runs. Onto the hidden props. 2 total bases. We're playing Soderstrom as well as Langoliers of the Athletics to have 2 total bases. Onto the pitching props here. And we're playing Severino to go over his line of 3.5 strikeouts, as well as Rupp to go over 4.5 Ks. Alrighty guys, down to our final game of the day. The Angels going up against the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. The Angels winning this one yesterday, a score of 6-2. In today's matchup, it will be Clayton Kershaw's season debut. We're playing the Dodgers on the run line. The game total is 9, and we're playing the under in this one, under 9 total runs. For our hitting props, 2 total bases. Give me Neto of the Angels as well as Shohei of the Dodgers. Onto the pitching props here. Both of these guys' lines are at 3.5, and we're playing the overs for both. Anderson of the Angels over 3.5 strikeouts. Kershaw of the Dodgers over 3.5 strikeouts as well today. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, our 4 parlays. We start off with our first game parlay. We're starting with the Mets-Yankees game. We're playing the Mets on the money line, as well as the game total going over. Then we move on to the Washington Nationals Baltimore Orioles game, where we're taking the total to go over 10 in that game as well. Next, we're playing the Tampa Bay Rays to cover the run line, as well as the Chicago Cubs to cover the run line. All 5 of those games in a $5 parlay pays $125. On after that, our next game parlay. We start off with the Texas Rangers on the run line. The St. Louis Cardinals, we're playing them on the money line. The Milwaukee Brewers, we're playing them on the money line. The San Diego Padres, we're playing them on the run line. As well as the Los Angeles Dodgers, we're playing on the run line. All 5 of those games in a $5 parlay pays $205. Next, moving on to our hitting props parlays. 2 total bases. And we're starting off with Lindor of the Mets. Next, we go to Armstrong of the Cubs. Then we go to Henderson of the Baltimore Orioles. Then to Rafael Devers of the Boston Red Sox. And finally, Corbin Carroll of the Arizona Diamondbacks. All 5 of those gentlemen in a dollar parlay pays $42. Finally, we wrap it up with our home run parlay play of the day, where we start off with Aaron Judge of the Yankees, Arenado of the Tampa Bay Rays, Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia Phillies, and Abreu of the Boston Red Sox. All 4 of those gentlemen in a dollar parlay pays $300. Once again, guys, I want to tell you guys thank you for clicking on this video. Much appreciation to everyone. I hope we all can win some money today, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.